soi deve. Dhan Sadguru, very nice, beautiful, beautiful. It has been my favorite song for a long time, for many years. Many years means maybe about 70 years. That is many years. And this was sung by the chanters at the Dera, great master's time. Sometimes this song was sung by one of the chanters whose name was Udaru. Udaru means one who would fly away. That is pen name. His real name was something else, but we all called him Udaru, that he can fly away with his songs. And he used to sing the song before great master gave a discourse. And he sang and people were just filled with love, because here is saying the Sadguru, the Thakur, the Lord gives you whatever you ask for him. Just be ready to ask with faith, love and devotion. He'll give you anything you want. He is a giver. His generosity has no bounds. Whatever you ask, he gives you. Don't ask with doubt though. Ask with faith. He has the power over the 9 worlds. He has the power over everything. And yet with that power, he places his hand on your head. That's what the song is saying. He is willing to place his hand on your head with all the power that belongs behind that head, that hand of his. He gives you his grace, and if he says anything, Nanak Mukh se jo bole, if he says, Nanak Das he calls himself. The 5th Guru, Arjan Dev, all the Gurus called themselves Nanak after the first Guru, but they called themselves Nanak Das, the servant of Nanak. And none of them said, I am a master or a Guru. Not even Nanak. Great master was once asked, Master, are you a master? He looked at him, he said, did Guru Nanak ever say he's a master? Did any Guru ever say he's a master? Of course I am not a master, I am a servant of the master. He said, Nanak says, Nanak Das, servant of Nanak. Or the 5th Guru saying, I am a servant of the master. Perfect living masters have never claimed to be masters. They don't have to. If you can't know they are masters by your experience with them, saying means nothing. In fact, I have come to realize that whoever says, I am a master, you can be certain is not a master. It's an ego game. Ego must make one say, I am a master, I am so and so, I have this, I have that. These masters in their humility say, I am Nanak Das, the servant of the master. And then he says, the servant of the master, when he speaks anything from his mouth, somehow, that's a great translation even by sound, it turns out to be true. A master says something in a casual way, and somehow it comes out to be true. That's what the song is saying. Finally, the song is saying, Kantalai Agun sab mete. Just by getting a hug from a perfect living master, he cuts off so many of the avguns that you had, the mistakes that you made, the karma that was created by some of your mistakes. He wipes them out. Just by a simple, small hug that you can get from a perfect living master. Because he is a Bakshinda. He is one who always pardons. He is always on the lookout how he can not punish you, but to remove the things that otherwise would cause punishment, which means forgiveness. He is a picture of forgiveness. He is an example of utter, complete forgiveness. That masters are on the side of generosity, forgiveness, love. They love you because they don't say, oh, why did you do that? This poor fellow doesn't know what they're doing. They're being led by the mind. I hope they'll make sufficient progress soon to go above the mind. The masters keep a watch on us all the time. But they also advise us. They don't take this to mean that we should do it. Because while forgiving that man, the master said, don't do it again. You're forgiven, don't do it again. That's also instruction you should follow along with the other instructions. Don't do it again. If you have made a mistake and realize the mistake and punish yourself, and master says, I still love you, don't do it again. At least remember that part. Don't do it again. The master's instructions are very simple. And he says, if you don't want to have a second life, don't want to get reincarnated, the only requirement is follow his instructions. Follow his instructions. If he says be a vegetarian, be a vegetarian. The master says, eat less, sleep less, talk less, meditate more. They're simple instructions. Let's start with eat less. Sometimes I wonder if we really follow instructions the way we fill up our plates on a buffet. Because it is proper to eat less. It aids in meditation. If you eat too much and bulge your bellies and put on weight and become obese, it's a disadvantage on the spiritual path. Therefore, keep that in mind. It's one of the instructions. When you want to follow the instructions and say, I don't want to come into this world again. Master, take me home. It's okay. Have you followed my instructions? Simple instructions, not the difficult ones. Simple ones. Eat less. Take care of your body. And you know, if you eat less, the body is more healthy. Do you know we all overeat? We all eat more than we really need. Even the requirements, I saw a pyramid, eat like this. I said, if you cut the pyramid into half, your health will improve. If you even cut the food pyramid into half, health improves. Try it out. So, let's eat less. Sleep less. We sleep like a log and say, how can we meditate? It's too sleepy. You have to wake up. It's instruction. And if you really wake up and not sleep more and meditate, you will see it. You will really see yourself. You will need less sleep. It's an experiment. You can try it. Talk less. A lesson I should be learning myself too. Talk less. Listen more. Talk less. Not only with the tongue, which is easy to do. You can close your mouth. Talk less with your mind. Think less. Don't talk in your head all the time. The mind babbles on. It's not good for us. Not good for meditation. Turn the talking into listening. Outside and inside. Listen more, talk less. It helps in meditation. These are important instructions given to us. We should follow them if we want to go to the master and say, Master, I'm ready to go to Sachkhand right now. Did you follow the instructions, simple ones? The complex ones we give inside, but simple ones outside. We should be able to follow them, and then it works. It works beautifully if we follow the simple instructions. Eat less. Speak less. Sleep less. Meditate more. Simple instructions. 4 points. 4 of diamonds, 4 of hearts, 4 of everything. Correct? Yeah, he's confirming it for me. The other 4 meanings too, but he can tell you later. So therefore, these are important guidelines to us, and they help us in our meditation. And when we are following instructions, we are doing it not because we are calculating the benefits of that. We are also saying, Master wants this to be done. We want to please him. Nothing can draw the grace of the Master more than the thought in our head to please him. when we say we are doing things to please him. We don't want to displease Master. He's our only real friend. All the love we get is from him. How can we displease him? How can we not follow what he's saying and displease him? This thought generates more love and devotion than all the artificial devices may we use by hanging more pictures of Master. By saying, oh, I have more pictures in my room. Do you love the Master? Oh yeah, I have 30 pictures. I love more, I have 35. The artificial things don't matter as much as a single thought. I'm not going to displease my Master. I want to please him by doing what he's telling me. That's far more important for love and devotion. So these are some of the tips that the older experienced satsangis all know. They've gone through the cycle when they felt, oh, we can't do that, it's so difficult to get up in the morning, how can we meditate? I try very hard to keep on my vegetarian diet, but I was on a trip, I couldn't get anything, I just kept on eating meats and all. It was very hard to go there and not do this. I travel more than any one of you around the world. I have logged millions of miles in travel and I never had a problem eating vegetarian food. Who says there's any place there is no vegetarian food available? It's our mind that is trying to find excuses. We know these things. Who says that we cannot wake up with an alarm clock and meditate in the morning? Every one of us can do it. Who says if there is a problem with sleeping, we can't have a shower and meditate after that without sleeping? Try it out. If we try to make excuses, don't you think the Master knows this was just an excuse? We sometimes feel the Master can't see. Let me tell you, he can see a lot more than you think. He knows a lot more than he plays the game with you to be like you. He knows a lot more. So don't try these things, just do the best. The Master also knows that we are weak. We have been bitten by the mind bug all our lives, for several lives, and sometimes we try and we fail. He says if you fail, don't do it again. His message is very simple. We can fail. People say we are human, we can fail. Yeah, of course, Master recognizes that. We are human, we can fail. But take the failure as an impetus, an incentive not to fail again. Use the failure for further progress. So that is why these are simple tips. If we keep them in mind, they will help us in our meditation. So this song is so beautiful. Been hearing it for all my life. When I heard it, American girl singing a Hindi song, an Indian song, and singing so perfectly, I said, I should give you a little sampling of how it is sung there. Would you like to hear that?
जो मांगे ठाकुर अपने